Hello, good morning. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is morning. Welcome to weekly vlog 77. It is Monday, and it is currently, what was it gonna do it? 4:54. I haven't slept. Running theme you'll see. Welcome to Insomnia Cheryl. She doesn't sleep. It's fine. I crashed asleep a good chunk of yesterday afternoon. Did I plan to sleep my Sunday afternoon away? No, I didn't. I didn't really sleep at my sister's on Friday night. I slept Saturday. I haven't obviously slept Sunday night. So yeah. I've given up. What's the point trying to sleep? So, come in the living room. I was in my bedroom all day yesterday. Let me set you up. I was in my bedroom all day yesterday. It's been an interesting weekend. Had a lovely weekend. Friday with my sister into Saturday. That was lovely. Visited my mum's friend for her open house for her little business. That was very nice. Worked on my Hexie cardigan, which I'll show you in a minute. Bumped into family members we disinherited. That was a test. Survived it. Woke up to shitty text from said family on Sunday. Response was, what a dick, you know. So yeah, but kind of playing on my brain a bit, I will admit now. But I'm not annoyed or fight or flight isn't kicked in. Just niggled by it. It's really weird. So yeah, so just a bit peeved, just a bit pissed off that, you know, the audacity they have is frustrating. Just literally the clip from, is it Taste from UK Drag Race, the gob for the gall, the audacity, you know, that's them right now. So yeah. On the plus side, I managed to test out going to shops in an area of town I cannot go to anymore because of said family being in said area. I went to the shop and it was fine. So yeah, so that was cool. But yeah, but I'm not gonna sleep. I know I'm not. I'm awake before the sun because I haven't slept, but fuck it. Today's plan, I've got to pop out the house because it is Monday. We are now on reset. Today's like payday, so yeah, we're reset. I've already paid some bills because yeah, me and Ryan just were up a bit late. Yeah, got to paid some bills already today. Got to pay a few more. It's annoying. Hoping to hear back from my bank because on Friday in the evening the bloody machine double charged me for taking cash out because yeah, bank machines are dicks. So yeah, it double charged me, so I've got to get that back, and they said they'll come back to me today. So yeah, that's a pain, but what can you do? The bank was closed, so it was a bit of a bum rush at that day. Friday, bank machine, we'll call it £100. I nearly broke my sunglasses. Thankfully the screw fell out while I was waiting for the bus so I could save them. And they were the nice ones I got from TK Maxx, so yeah. But I fixed them now, just need to tighten them up. But yeah, no. But me and my sister had a lovely Chinese. We had just watched loads of stupid YouTube and it was just, yeah, it was just right. You know, yeah, going to my mum's friend's thing on Saturday was nice. Obviously yesterday, Sunday, I just chilled. Chilled in bed. Ryan had his friends over because I was like, do friends want to stay a second out? It was very nice. So yeah, so I chilled in my room, napped. By the time I woke up they were all gone, being dropped off, so that was all cool. Rob popped out with his friends in the evening for a bit, a different friend, to the communal workshop for a bit, so they did that. So yeah, so it's been a busy old weekend, but yeah, we've had fun things happen over the weekend. Like, what else went tits up? Oh yeah, the same day, cash machine and glasses, the bathroom lights decided to stop working, so we have an old school string pull. It's beyond annoying, but yeah, we have one of them, and it's a pain in the arse, and it has stopped working, so I need to go get a new mechanism and string thing and do that, turn the electric off because it's all connected to the extractor, and take that off. I asked my stepdad, and my mum was like, it's just 2 wires, and he's like, yeah, no, literally 2 screws, 2 wires, and I'm like, cushy, I can do that. So yeah, so I'm going to replace that. Obviously going to flick the electrics off in the house because I do not fancy seeing how straight this hair can go. I'm not going for looking like Vanilla Ice, funnily enough. Yeah, and I'm going to go get some food shopping in person today because today it's due to be 28 degrees, tomorrow it's due to be 31, and then it's 29. It's just hot and gross this week, which is not the vibe. I do not like these little week-long bursts of heat waves. They suck. So I'm gonna go food shopping today, get that done, which is cool. What else? We're just gonna go to a social night or community workshop. It's Monday. So when I go food shopping, I'm going to indulge in, I think, in a bougie mac and cheese. Yeah, I'm going to do some house jobs today. I already got a wash loads in the machine I needed to re-wash earlier because I slept my way through the day when I was meant to actually do some washing today. I haven't had teenagers stay around 2 days in a row. I need to do a shit ton of washing up. Great. But you know, and we are going to work on this week. The aim is to work on whips, so lots of works in progress, lots of sewing, lots of crochet, lots of bits, you know, as well as working on some organising and some going through stuff. So, and you know, I'm going to throw out the old trainers now. I've got a new pair to replace, as you saw last week. Sorry the vlog was so late going up and didn't go up till literally Sunday. I left my computer on overnight because basically I got most of the way through exporting it onto my laptop before I upload it to YouTube. I got most of the way through like nearly an hour and a half of exporting it, and it just corrupted. So I had to close it all off and then go back in and put all the files back in and then do it all again. So that took another hour and a half, and then YouTube was taking, I think, 2.5 hours to upload it. Oh, and that was at like 10:30, 11 at night by then, because I went out and obviously I was with my mum and I didn't get back to here till like 6, 7. So yeah, it was one of those things, and it was just, yeah, frustrating. So I was like, I'll leave my laptop on, and I was like, oh, I'll chuck it on sleep mode so it can, you know, it says battery goes down but everything keeps running. And I thought, oh, it'll just upload while, you know, no, it just paused everything where it was. So I woke up following morning, flipped it open, there it is, 68%, and I'm like, you haven't fucking moved. It's literally sitting there like this. I'm like, it's 1:30 in the morning and I'm so tired and I can't keep waiting for this laptop. So I was like, yeah. And I was like, if I put it on sleep mode it won't be a bright light, but yeah, it was a joke. So that was frustrating, hence the late going up of the vlog. So yeah, but silly me. And obviously because I had teenagers round, I have not got round to doing any sketchbook work, but I'm looking forward to doing that this week. So yeah, so we can have a really good creative week while it's hot. We're going to give ourselves some beautiful thoughtful, you know, creative distractions from whatever my brain is gonna pull out of the deep cesspool it can, on top of, you know, it being hot, which is great. But yeah, first of all, I have to show you the Snorlax bag I got from my sister. It's so good. Well, from my sister's partner, but my sister said, would you like it? I'm like, yes, I love it. So yeah, so I have a Snorlax bag, little backpack. It's adorable. At the moment, I'm using it as a project bag. So let me show you how far I got on my project, because I am now working on the final bits of length for the cardigan, because this is all the yarn I have left. I'm so proud of myself. This has been like my poorly project, but it's been worth it. So yeah, let's put that down on the floor for the moment. Where's the hook gone? Oh, it's still attached. But yeah, literally I did 1.5 of this cardigan in 2 days. But oh, it's so good. It's so soft and comfy as well. So yeah, so it's got sleeves, and then yeah, we're now working on the length and just trying to make it whatever length until all the yarn is used up. Although I'm tempted to maybe go around and do a little single crochet border, but I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference or not. So I don't know. I might do, because I did it on the sleeves and it just, yeah, gives it an edge. Although you can't really see it, but yeah. But it's such a wonderful colour blend, and it's entirely cotton, so it's great for summer. But yeah, oh, there we go, there's my loop. So yeah, it's just a case of me going back and forth along this bottom edge until I ran out of thread on this one, and then swap into the other one until that one runs out, and that is however long this little cardigan will be. So yeah, so there we go. There is a catch up of my, what I didn't plan to be as because it felt, but it was a lot this weekend, and obviously my brain is having time to process it, but we're getting there. So that's the thing. But I'm not gonna let someone else ruin my time. I mean, thankfully I was already going through an insomnia thing before seeing, or thankfully I didn't even see faces. I just saw one of my uncles who looks rough as shit, screaming at my mum, which wasn't so fun, but you know, you know, their problem, not ours. That's part of the toughness of walking away from family, is it's a permanent, and yeah, and the pettiness that came with text was just laughable. But my anger and my, I think that's what it is, I'm angry, I'm annoyed, but I'm pissed off that they text my son and got him in. He had nothing to do with everything originally. His crime is being my son. He had nothing to do with anything, no decisions, no nothing. But yeah, and bringing him in and texting him at silly o'clock in the morning with stupid things. No. So yeah, so that's my real bee in my bonnet, is you just, you know, when you just look at something and go, how fucking dare you? It's that kind of level. So yeah, so but we'll let it come, we'll let it process it, and then we let it go. It's the best thing you could do sometimes. It's just, yeah, just let it run its course of feelings. I'm allowed to feel angry, I'm allowed to feel pissed off, I'm allowed to feel frustrated. What I'm not is scared. That is the main difference, is I'm not frightened anymore. So that's a major victory for me. But yeah, I'm pissed off is my thing, but I'm going to sit and quietly be pissed off, because I don't want to bring it up to anyone, and I don't want to, you know, worry anyone. or, you know, especially Ryan, bless him, he's such a little rock star. So no, we're gonna have a nice chill day, me and my boy, and then we're gonna, you know, he's gonna head off to his social thing this evening. I will go food shopping, and then we will see each other this evening and have a communal catch up of all the info. He's off to a boat meeting this weekend because they've requested they come, and he's so excited that his peers, this is where I'm going to get emotional, his peers have asked him to go socialise at a thing, requested he come and bring his things he's made, you know, and that is so lovely for, you know, poking a stick in a horrible place of brain thoughts. And, you know, Ryan got fucked over in having the only big male, what felt like the only big male figure in his life at the time, abandon him. It's what it was. And then the audacity to ask for something back that was a gift for years of work Ryan put in was, yeah, hence the audacity. So, but yeah, no, but, and yeah, his friend is so nice, and fills in fatherly bits of knowledge and listening ears where Ryan is lacking, and it's so nice. His friend is when someone chooses to be a best friend and give, you know, fatherly advice where it's needed as an older male in his life, it's lovely, because he's the best of both worlds there, you know. But just, yeah, people and their audacity can get in the fucking bin. So, but there we go. That's all the eye wetting they're gonna get from me, and that's more angry and tears than upset, but it's more of, as well, it's proud that about him being asked to go somewhere, and because of what he's made and what he has knowledge in is amazing. So yeah, so very proud mum for all kinds of silly reasons. But yeah, so we're sitting here at 5 in the morning having a bit of a rant and an emotional cry, but it's fine. And yeah, so I'm going to sit and I'm going to crochet some rows onto the bottom of this cardigan. I'm hoping I might be able to get it done this morning, which would be lovely, because then I can weave in some ends and I could have a cardigan. Not that I'm going to need it this week for the temperatures, but you know, it's a finished garment and it's the first thing, you know, on our, you know, get shit done week. I'm going to write a list of all the shit we get done. We're not going to write a list of things we have to do. We're going to write a list as we do something. We're going to write it down, so that at the end of the week we can look at all the shit we got done. I think would be a really good thing, because I'm a terror for writing lists of things I should do, not what I have done, you know. So we're going to write a things we did list, not things to do list. And yeah, that will be quite good. So I think we should do that. I will get one of my little book, my little, I think my blue book, pinch a few pages out my crochet book, and yeah, we're gonna write a, you know, things we did list, and we're gonna do some stuff. We do some sewing, some crochet, some art, house jobs, organising, you know, resting, bit of self-care, you know, bit of housework, like house jobs, actual house jobs, not just, you know, washing up and hoovering, like actual fixing shit in the house would be nice. So yeah, so, but for now I'm going to go sit and watch some YouTube and crochet and just have a nice little moment this morning. But yeah, so we're running on no sleep, but it's okay, we're fine. So yeah, so happy Monday. And yeah, I'm tempted to open that window so I can see when the sun starts rising and get a little clip, because we get the most beautiful sunrises, and with it already being a bit warm, and you know, I think it'll be a good one this morning. So I might try and get a little clip on my phone and insert it in between, you know, the end of this, sorry about all the clicks, the end of this clip and the one of us doing stuff. So yeah, but there we go. Happy Monday, beautiful people. I hope you're all doing well, and yeah, embracing all the important people you choose to have in your life, because yeah, picked people are the best people. No obligations is what we roll with. We don't obligate our things to people, things we don't need to. Remember that. I'll see you later. Hello. Had a nap this morning, so yeah, I've been feeling quite human today. I finished my cardi. I need to weed in the ends and I need to steam it, but do you want to see what's left of the thread? And I might note none of it is tangled. That is what is left of 2 800 metre balls, so yeah, 1600 metres, that is what is left. So let me just show you how it looks pre-blocking and all that. So here we go. So it will go a bit longer on the arms because it will stretch, and it should stretch a bit further down, but there we go. Not bad for a pawning project, and it's using the first of my Halloween yarn, so very happy with that. It looks really good. So 2 secs. There we go. Sorry, Ryan's just getting himself ready to head out, so I need to get myself ready to head out. But yeah, no, all is good. He is all cool. Oh, he's all cool. Yeah, very happy with that cardigan. So sorting the boy out a lanyard for his bus pass, although I'm realising it doesn't have a hook. Ooh. That's fun. We'll figure something out. But yeah, so Boyo's going to get himself dressed and then sort his bits out, and then I'm going to get myself in something mildly not pyjamas. Look at his lanyard. Is it not the cutest? And then the other side is also spooky. But yeah, no, so Boy is going to get himself dressed to be heading out. And then yeah, he's going to go to the social night. I'm going to go food shopping, and I'm going to taxi home because if I'm entirely honest, it's just going to be way too hot to be heading out in this weather this week. It's just not going to be good. So yeah, I'd rather crack on with loads of jobs. The fact I've got a cardigan finished today is absolutely amazing, and I've got so many bits I could be doing. I'm thinking I'm going to do food shopping. I've got a wash load I've done I need to put out, and then I might go get all the t-shirts out of my to-do drawer and chop them up to make them into a pile of patches, and then get rid of the t-shirts. I'm going to throw away trainers today. So yeah, so gonna have some bits. So I will either catch up, or I need to add this to my list. My beloved Mighty Ducks jacket, which has become Ryan's favourite, is falling apart. So I need to fix it majorly. It's got holes there, it's got a big hole in the shoulder. It's so well loved. So yeah, I need to give this a bit of TLC. So I need to add that to my repair bits. Might see about doing that this week. So yeah, but there we go. But for now, I'm going to find a clip and get a way of putting his bus pass onto here, and then yeah, get my ass dressed and go food shopping. But I think I'm going to indulge in a little ice cream sundae from Aldi, because they do pre-made sundaes in little plastic things. And if I'm going to get a taxi home, I'll take some freeze bags, buy myself a bougie ready meal and a bougie pudding. So yeah, so I'll come back to you a bit later with a haul of food shopping stuff. And yeah, so there we go. So I made a cardigan. Pretty good for a Monday. Hello, I am back from Aldi. Didn't film anything in there. I was just on a food shop leave kind of mentality. There was a tiny clip I think I put in before this for like 2 seconds. My shopping on the floor. My god, it's hot out there. Oh, it's so hot. So yeah, just trying to find my receipt. And you'll have to deal with the fan being on full pelt because, oh, jeez Louise. All of this, lovely long receipt. It's a grand total of £94.57. I had my very last free school lunch voucher, so that took 60 quid off it, so I paid £34.57, so not too bad, you know. I saved it till at least part way through the summer. So let's go through this because, oh god, that light's going to be so annoying. Actually, give me 2 secs, let's move you to somewhere a bit better. There we go, I've chucked you on the tripod just so I don't have to keep dealing with that little slither of light. It's going to be so freaking annoying. Yeah, it's currently about 29 in my house. Celsius, by the way, if you do not Celsius. It's hot. But yeah, as I was saying, let's do this food shop haul so I can get all this put away. My shoulders are not red from sunburn. I was proper stubborn and all the bags on my shoulder. So yeah, 3 fudge chocolate milks, 1 Belgium. Ugh. Just gonna work my way through it and then just go and put everything away. So this will be a quick whiz buy, no prices. You've got the final total. Spinach for the budgies. The reason it was so expensive: bougie ice cream, bougie ready meals, bougie meat, bougie ham, bougie shit. I spent five and a half quid just on oh yeah, downstairs is a 12 pack of J2Os, 2 cartons of orange juice, 2 cartons of apple juice, and a carton of chicken broth for ramen because they're Japanese stuffing. So yeah, but yeah, so I've got minted lamb koftas, pate, French torch and ham, my bougie mac and cheese for this evening, iceberg lettuce. Plan to do some salads while it is hot. Picked up 4 decent sized potatoes to do some homemade wedges or chips. Pack of sweet corn. Last one I let go a bit too far and couldn't eat it. Pack of baby potatoes, just to cook them all up and have them in the fridge so they get sweet cold. Cucumber for said salad. Oh, do the other frozen bag. 3 boxes of ranch chicken burgers because we are completely out, like none in the house at all, which says a lot. 3 of his chocolate cream with chocolate dessert puddings. I still have tube yogurts from last week. Got myself 3 lemon yogurts and a pack of jelly and custard. I had to dig. I saw someone else finding it and I was like, oh, I forgot that existed. So I had a look and I found the Aldi version of the Caesar salad loaded dip. I thought it would be fun to try. Pork pies for the boy. As it is hot and he's not going to eat really this week and he's out and about this weekend, I've got 2 packs of sausage rolls just so I know he's going to eat something this week that is mildly got something nutritious in it. Remember I said I was going to buy myself some sundaes? I did. The choice was this sour cherry or pistachio, so I got salty caramel. I am not a fan of pistachio or cherry, especially sour cherry. So yeah. I don't know actually how much this was. Probably should look at maybe that. Just because my knowledge on the price of meat is useless. I'm only just getting back into buying like raw meat. As you can tell, I was a processed girl for a very long time. You know when you can't find something, it's probably right in front of you at the very top. Where are we? Liquids. Gelato cups. Yeah, chicken breast. £4.25 for a kilo of frozen chicken. So yeah, gonna use that to like cook it and roast it and have it, make chicken Caesar salad and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, again, have some salad on the side, a tomato, mozzarella and spinach flatbread, which sounds amazing to me. Ugh. Crisps, eggs. I've got burgers in the freezer, so I've got some mustard, wafer bars, little Jaffa cakes. Where are we? Toilet things, cherry bakewells, Japanese beer, as I said, so they had some dried noodles, so I've got udon and soba noodles, the buckwheat ones or the wheat ones, so yeah, so I've got some dried noodles which are great for the cupboard. Texture light, because I love texture light. While we are on condiments, I've got 2 more of the Metro sauces. Between my son and his friends being around, they've mullered at least 1 or 2 of them, so yeah. Jar of mayo, because I'm not sure of the age of the one in my fridge, so it's going to go in the bin. But it's easier to look at and remember with a jar, and I've really got into tuna mayo sandwiches again, so yeah. Little pack of cookies, 3 packs of bathroom wipes, knockoff Kit Kats. I didn't get too much chocolate stuff because basically I want, she says about show you a massive stack of chocolate, stuff that can go in the fridge as and when we want it. Toffee crisps, knockoff, bouncy bars. Me and Ryan both like them, hence 2 packets. Bananas. My son's friend was desperately sunburnt yesterday when he popped through, and I'm like, where's your sun cream? Did you not have it? And he's like, can't find the one that lives in the car. So for his and my son's sake, I've bought them a present of car sun cream that sprays on and does not feel like sun cream, because both my son and his friend are both on the autism scale, so sun cream is a sensory thing, and I know that he likes our spray one, so I basically got him exactly the same. I would have got 50 but they didn't have it, so I got 30. So I'm going to ping that picture across. I got some Greek style flame baked flatbreads, because I thought with the frozen chicken I've bought would be really nice, and salady bits in it, because I'm determined to actually use my salad up this week. I'm a shitbag for not, and it's really annoying me throwing it away each time because that crap costs money. Oh yeah, I'm yet to show you it, but I did get my IKEA order in, and look at the ghost bag. It's online, it's so good. 75p's worth of gifts. Burger buns, 4 burgers in the freezer, so I'm going to probably freeze these and get them out as the frost burgers. So got them. Donuts were reduced down, so I got them as just a for now snack. Haven't really eaten much today. I think I've had 2 yogurts. Metro rolls, again sandwiches for not hungries. We've got breakfast for not hungry moments of both the twirly chocolate brioche and pain au chocolat. And then there is another pack of teeny tiny Jaffa cakes. There we go. So yeah, so that was £93 worth. What kind of put it up was the meat, having to restock chicken burgers. I bought fresh meat, I bought fancy puddings. I mean, those alone were like £2-3 quid. You know, but a bag of chicken is going to do me loads of dinners. I mean, yeah, how many bits are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bits. So yeah, and I do still have a bag of cooked chicken in my freezer. So, and then burgers, a pack of burgers, and what else do I have? 2 packs of the bougie sausages. I did find my missing packet of bougie sausages, and we got loads of little bits of fish things like fish cakes and all that. So we've got quite a lot in our freezer. So I just stocked up what was needed, which was chicken burgers, because poor Rye's is a bit like his arm's been cut off if we don't have his safe food in the house. And then we've got alternate things. If he's out doing something, or if say like I'm hungry, I'm gonna have hot lunch and then a sandwich for dinner kind of levels, that will work when it is warm. So yeah, but for today I've got, yeah, mac and cheese and caramel, salted caramel ice cream sundaes in little pots. They're gelato ice cream as well, so it's the nice stuff. So yeah, so it's a bit of a treat. So I am going to get the urgent stuff in the freezer, like the ice cream and the raw chicken. Get all this put away. I'm going to go give the birds both a good handful of spinach and redo their seed. One of them needs some water as well. Yeah, I think I'm kind of done for the evening. That worked me out more than I realised it would. And it is 6:30, so yeah. So I am gonna, yeah, just put the food shopping away and just chill this evening. I've done a lot on my things I've got done list, and I'm yet to add on, you know, I've got to put the wash load that's in the machine out, put this food shopping away, and then I can add a wash load onto that list and the food shopping to that list. So yeah, so very, very, very productive Monday for someone who didn't sleep at all during the night. So yeah, but this happens, it's just, you know, the case. But on the plus side, I have finished a cardigan, and all I've got to do now is weave in the ends, which would take me literally 5 minutes because there are only a handful of ends, because it is a made in big chunks cardigan. So I think I've got like 5 or 6 ends on it, which is great. And then steam it, which might take a few, which is the bit I might take my time on, because it is hot. I'm not planning on wearing it this week, and I do not want to steam anything in an already hot house. So yeah, we'll wait on that front, I think, and just crack on with some more projects tomorrow. But yeah, so for now I'm gonna go put away the urgent stuff, and then yeah, get food shopping put away, sort the little burbs out, because bless them, they're a bit hot today. So Ryan is doing a 21-hour print on his 3D printer. So yeah, we've got that going all day today. We're gonna have it going all night. So yeah, so keeping them cool is a challenge, but we're good at it. So there we go. But all good. Hope you're all good, and you've enjoyed this. What probably is going to be a very long Monday. My apologies. Did not mean to be so long, but then again, we had a good therapeutic chat at silly o'clock this morning, did we not? So yeah, oh, a bit out of focus. Can't tell. This lighting is really not, but needed. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow, and yeah, we're going to crack on with our more, you know, things we've done this week. You know, do some more stuff. But we are going to be very gentle to ourselves tomorrow. It's 31, so yeah, if we just make sure we eat some food and do some washing while it's hot, that is victory enough. Anything else is a bonus. So yeah, so tomorrow we're going to see how far we can go before we have to stop. So, but for now, food shopping needs putting away ASAP. So I'll catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow. Bye. Hello, happy Tuesday. It is the afternoon. I've been awake since morning. I've just been doing stuff, and it is already uncomfortably warm, like gross and sticky, and not the one. So yeah, but I've already done some jobs today. I have weaved in the ends on my socks. I'm just looking at my list. As you can hear, got the washing machine going, got a wash load, and then I want to chuck it straight outside to do another, because if all the things I can do today, as I said yesterday, as long as the minimal things I do is at least 2 wash loads, take advantage of the fact it is going to be feeling like 33 today. And yeah, I've thrown away my old trainers as well. So yeah, we're doing well already. I am going to do some kind of crochet project today. I'm not too sure what, because obviously I finished my Halloween one yesterday. I've been making a star jumper. I might start with the second star for that, because I finished that the other night. So, but it is quite like coarser type wool. It's acrylic, but it's like American red heart striped one. It's really pretty, but it's a bit rougher. So it's going to make the most wonderful chunky jumper for over a, you know, long sleeve shirt in winter. But to crochet it does feel a bit tough, so I'm not sure if I'm going to crochet either that or my skirt. So yeah. And anything else we do is an added bonus today, because it's warm, it's gross, and we know my heat intolerance is 0. So I might tidy the tables, then it is all good to do some sketchbook work, which I might do a bit later on, because that would be nice to do. But yeah, it's good. I slept really well last night, I'm pleased. I had my nice mac and cheese, but I didn't have my ice cream sundae, so I'm gonna have that today. And yeah, pleased, although it was a bit of a push, I'm pleased I went food shopping yesterday and got it all done and dusted. So yeah, all good. And I'm just loading it up now. I'm gonna carry on with my audiobook. I have got an hour and 55 minutes left. I've already listened to 6.5 hours, and yeah, 10 out of 10. And I'm liking the fact, obviously the first one I've went for is Esme Young's book, and it's the fact it's her reading it, and the other book I've rented is Abroad in Japan, and Chris Broad is reading his own book. So yeah, so that is quite cool to hear the person who wrote the book, you know, read it. Obviously it wouldn't matter too much when I get more into my historical books, but these like sort of biographies and people talking about their own lives and their own things by themselves is pretty good. So yeah, so I am hoping to finish that today, which will be so cool. I'm really pleased with myself. Sounds so stupid to be able to say I'm really pleased with myself, but I've really enjoyed it, and it's nice that I've been able to do stuff while listening to a book. So it's like, you know, I've still enjoyed a book while, you know, doing other stuff. So that's very nice, which is cool. But yeah, Roy had a quite late night last night, and he's off to the community workshop again today. I do not blame him though. They have aircon, and yeah, such nice things. Wish I had aircon. I haven't even put the fan on yet today, to be fair, because I'm kind of, actually that's one thing I need to do before Ryan goes out. I need to borrow the tiny hoover, basically blow all the dust out of the fan. So yeah, I need to do that today. So that will be a job I write down. Silly things like that is what I'm writing down. And also, although it was ordered off my mum's Amazon Prime, she has ordered it to my house. I've got the new bathroom light switch coming today, so I will try and get that installed today, which will be good. So then that means I can have a nice shower later, and the top light and the extractor fan will work because they're both connected. So yeah, so there we go. But I think while I've got it fresh on my mind, I'm going to go horse ride for the teeny tiny hoover, and then the spinning. It says 1 minute, but we always know washing machines never have 1 minute left. Once the last bit of spin has gone in the washing machine, I'm going to put my book on. And yeah, put the washing out and hoover the fan. It's a weird thing to do, but you know, needs must. Yeah, crack on with some lazy, but, well, not lazy, but very chill jobs while it is very warm, because I'm trying so hard not to overheat and my body get overwhelmed. So yeah, I'm trying so hard right now to protect my body and physical health as well as my mental health, which I can feel it creeping back. But yeah, this weekend's things did give it one hell of a knock and a test, so that was thick, but we're getting there, which is good. But for now, I need to crack on with some little bits, but I thought I'd just do a hello, happy Tuesday, I am alive, we're doing stuff. Wearing my Champion neon shirt from Paris, and I bought myself some shorts in Asda that are, let's see if I can show you, sort of stand up, show you them, if it will show on camera. They are like very deep, well they're not showing, very deep red leopard print, so that is cool. So yeah, they're insanely soft. So for £9 I prepped. So yeah, so I'm gonna go get this little hoover, give my fan a clean because it is gross and it's not sounding the happiest because of all the dust on it. And I tried to take it apart so I could open up to clean it and I couldn't open it, so I just need to blast it with a hoover. So Ryan's little mini hoover has one little bit where it sucks, but apart from that he has tiny bits so you can get in and just blow all the shit out of it really. So that's the plan. So there we go. So yeah, so doing well so far today, and I'll catch up with you as the day goes on. But it's warm, so we're taking it nice and slow today, no big pressures, so not bad. So yeah, hope you're doing well, and I hope you're not being too overwhelmed by this heat, or if you are the kind of people that enjoy it, you're enjoying it. My bestie is the kind who loves this kind of weather, and she knows that I don't, so yeah, it's great. We have areas of her garden where she sits in the sun and I sit in the shade. It's a beautiful combo. But yeah, so I will catch up with you later. Hello, happy afternoon. I've kind of done my jobs for the day. I'm finished for the day, so I'm eating an ice cream sundae, of which I didn't eat last night, and it is very nice. But yeah, no, I finished my audiobook. It was very good. I've done 2 wash loads. Just looking at my list, weaved in the ends on socks, threw away my old trainers, and hoovered the dust out of the fan. It sounded a bit loud and a bit clunky. I don't really want to tidy the table. I don't even really want to crochet today, so I'm not. I'm gonna chill, watch crap on YouTube and the TV, and work my way through something on Netflix or Disney. I'm gonna just get through this horrible warmth. I've just closed all the curtains on the side of the flat that the sun is currently hitting. So yeah, so keeping it as cool as humanly possible. I've made Ryan a nice lunch and he is headed out to the workshop space. So yeah, so he's off to go do boat stuff because he has got a boat meetup this weekend. So, and yeah, all good. But yeah, spoons are done. It's just coming up to 4 o'clock, so honestly I'm just chilling. I was gonna wait for my mum hopefully to message me to let me know when this Amazon parcel is arriving. I'm not very good at eating this sundae. I've got it all over me and I've even flipped it out of the little plastic cup, so hey ho. But you know, just wait for my Amazon thing, and I'll probably fix the light tomorrow. So but there we go. That is how the day is going. We have not done loads of bits on our whips or finishing list, but we kind of had done some life admin. Threw away old shoes, cleaned a thing, and I did weave in the ends on socks and finished my first audiobook. And I've even reserved another one. And I've got one left to go, and then yeah, so I'm gonna work my way through my little list of audiobooks I've added. But yeah, 10 out of 10 suggest getting the Borrow Box app, signing in with your library card, or getting a library card and signing in. You know, much, you know, it's free, don't need Audible. I mean, fair enough, you've got to borrow books, and you know, but you don't need to keep audiobooks forever, you know. Not like you're going to go listening to the same book constantly, you're going to change it up, so why not do it with no charge? So yeah, perfect. So I'm going to go eat this because it is melting, and I will catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow. And yeah, get through today, but I can feel if I carry on going I'm going to overdo it. I really don't want to do that today, so we're not gonna. I'd rather save a few of today's spoons, not completely wipe myself out, and be able to do some bits tomorrow. You know, be nice to maybe do some sewing or sketchbook bits tomorrow. So there we go. So I'll catch up with you beautiful lot tomorrow. Bye. Hello, happy Wednesday. We're having a very slow, quiet day today. Still doing house stuff. Got wash load on. Ryan, I was about to say, Ryan helped me. I helped Ryan. Ryan mainly did the screwing in bits. We replaced the bathroom switch, which is so good. He then tested his boats and has been chucked through the bath. I kind of was telling a bit of a porcupine last night when I said I'm not going to do any crocheting. I got to a certain point in the evening and I got bored, and I thought, do you know what, we may as well use our time. And I started a Christmas present. My sister wants an orange crochet bed runner, and this one is like tweed, so it's got little rainbow dots through it. And yeah, so I am doing a bed runner. This is the width of it, and it's going to go that wide all the way across. Then it will be, the lines will go like that, so it'll be portrait lines along the bed. And yeah, I'm just doing double crochets and using this big bag of chunky orange tweed I got from the charity shop for £7.50. Thankfully one of them still has the sleeve on it, so I knew what hook to use, and also I can order more. Basically looked it up, I found it, it's £4 ball, so getting the whole bag, which was 10.5 balls for £7.50, was an absolute bargain. But yeah, a few secs. Hello, sorry, Boyo was getting himself ready to head out, so had to make sure I had everything, make him a dinner / lunch to take with him, so he'll eat some food because he's yet to eat anything substantial today. He's had a flake. So yeah, no. So I pack him a little like packed lunch, and then if he's still hungry when he gets in later I do him some food, but at least then I know he's had a gutsy lunch kind of dinner thing. But yeah, so started this Christmas present and I'm really pleased with how it's going. I'm on like row 23, 4, 5, one of them. Each ball of wool is basically 10 rows, so yeah, so I'm just working my way through. I've already done half the ball today from yesterday because I did 1.5. I did have to take it partly apart because I got all the sizing wrong on the edges. It was going out really hideously, but look, I spent a little while counting the stitches so you can see where I mucked up and then I fixed it. So yeah, all good. But yeah, so I am just crocheting away at this, doing just double crochets, nice and easy. Me and Rye fixed the bathroom light. The boys had a bath. He is now headed off to the workshop because it is the RC boat club that happens in the green area where the lakes are. It's happening tomorrow. They do it during the week and the weekends. So yeah, so Rye's like, I might go tomorrow, and I'm like, do you know what, I might join you. And I joked I'd just go, you know, be a helper to bring stuff and then also go just buy an ice cream. And he's like, oh, can I have an ice cream? And I'm like, actually, do you know what, I might just come sit. And he's like, oh, we can bring 2 chairs. And yeah, so I'm gonna go, just, yeah, come along for the fun of it. Which is cool. So yeah, so I might bring crochet project. I might also bring my sketchbook and do a little bit of drawing because it's like 3.5 hours this thing is. And I know Rye's going to want to be there for most of it. And then I was chatting with my mum earlier and she's invited me and the boy for dinner. So then after that, I'm going to walk to my mum's house and have some dinner cooked for us, which is amazing. So yeah, quite chuffed with that. And in the meantime, between when I paused you very quickly and like the 5-10 minutes and then getting the boy out the door to coordinate for a bus. It's rained. It's rained, and it's I just stood out in it for a few minutes. Lovely. It's heavenly. Bearing in mind I've got my don't touch me dress on today, just because I just need that floaty just niceness today. Yeah, so my aim is I'm going to literally, today is, I'm going to take it easy. I've done a lot of jobs the past few days, and today's biggie was getting the light switch changed over, which we did, chuck the boy through the bath, which I've done, and I've got to chuck myself through the shower. So that is basically, you know, the plan of the day. Is now I've done most of it. I just need to literally hurl myself through the shower and do some dinner today. That's today's mission. I'm thinking I might cook a couple of the frozen chicken breasts I've got, and I've got those that Old Bay lemon and herbs seasoning, and I think I'm going to use that on some chicken breasts and roast them in the oven, and then yeah, make some salad up and have a really nice chicken salad. Sorry about the evil cackle, I've got my usual Judge Judy up in the background. So yes, I think I'm going to do myself a really nice roast chicken salad. I might do some potatoes, I don't know, because that involves boiling them, and I'm trying to not use the hob as much. I mean, I don't really want to use the oven, but if it means I could have it for today, and then also, you know, I could then also have enough to make a nice thing, cold chicken salad, to take out with me tomorrow. It doubles up as a lunch, so it's food prep in my mind. So yeah, so thinking that for dinner, because that would be quite nice with some, like, you know, lettuce, cucumber, chicken, some dressing, and I've got these really nice, like, Greek style wraps. I might bring one of them tomorrow, so I can like put it in a wrap, make like a roast chicken salad wrap, which would be good. So, or flatbread. So yeah, so that is all cool. I ended up making myself and Ryan, because he came in not long after I finished my dinner, a couple of chicken burgers each for dinner, so they were very nice last night. Yeah, I have done a wash load, but it's just literally the linens and bits I picked up from the charity, from the car boot a couple weeks ago. So I just did them because it's a white wash, and because there's embroidery frost, I just washed them, just those guys. So if the colours ran, it's not the end of the world. Yeah. Just gave Russ pennies, because bless him, he was a star for doing that. I only asked him if he could give me a hand, like, you know, get me a screwdriver and bits, and then he just did the whole job, you know, with some assistance, and we looked at things. And I will 10 out of 10 suggest, if you do any job, that anything that involves taking something apart and putting it back together again, take a damn picture before you start taking it apart, just so you know what goes where, because that saved us, because our electric wires are weird, you know, compared to the comparison ones where one was brown, one was blue, ours were black and red, and it's like, I didn't know where they go. So we thankfully took a picture before we took the wires out, and we followed it, and it worked fine. So yeah, so I have a very smart black bit on the ceiling and a black string and a black pull on the toilet now, and yeah, it doesn't involve a knack of pulling it from the bottom and letting it go and boom, and letting it spring up, and yeah, it just works normally, so no more arsing about with it. And because I changed it over now, it's an easy fix, so now to do that for future, which is cool to know. That's how I know lots of things. I know how to change taps, I know how to do washers, you know, I know how to put a washing machine in. Now I know how to change over a light switch. You know, 10 out of 10. Also YouTube videos, very helpful. Oh yeah, and I've also unblocked sinks before. That was fun. But yeah, so I'm quite hopeful that there's going to be a bit more rain and a bit more stormy stuff going on, because there are grumbles in the sky, and it's that I keep having that sort of pressure building across my head. So I am not going to complain that it might on and off rain, because it will be cool the air down, because although it's been cloudy today, it's been weirdly just humid, and because it's been so hot and sticky, you know, you're at that, ugh, this is just a bit all much kind of feelings. So yeah, but hey ho, the joys of August, we're getting through it, that's all that matters. So, but yeah, so there we go, there is a catch up of my day, and I, as you can tell by my hands quietly moving in the corner of this, I'm literally just planning to crochet, and yeah, crochet and have a shower. So today is not going to be very fun for me to really record anymore. However, tomorrow will be fun, because I'll be able to show you boats. I'll be able to show you some of Ryan's boats actually going on the water. You know, I think I'm going to take a sketchbook and do a bit of drawing, because people drawing, duck drawing, you know, it's just the best of both worlds, which is my idea of heaven. And a crochet project. It's all I want in life. So yeah, so I'm going to bring the crafts. And yeah, it is in a shady area, which is lovely. And they have pop-up gazebos, which is even better. So I hope they have them. And yeah, we're gonna bring the camping chairs. So we've got little pop-up chairs, which are great. So I'm quite looking forward to tomorrow. I was only going to tag along so I could help bring stuff down and get an ice cream, but nah, I'm quite happy to sit there being a glamorous assistant, you know, because his friends at work. So yeah, I'll go down and be the adult, which is cute. So there we go. So I'm going to carry on with this and yeah, see how far I can get. But it was quite ironic yesterday evening. It was just so hot and sweaty and gross. Crocheting wool that's acrylic, real wool and something else mixed into it. So it is warm, it is very thick wool, so it's chunky. So yeah, so of course I'd pick that to work with while it's, you know, 30 odd degrees in my house at like 9 o'clock at night. It was an experience. So, but I'm chuffed because yeah, working on a Christmas present and getting shit done, which is nice because this is like my sister's big present. So if I can get this big present done in August, it then makes it so much, you know, then I'm like, oh, you know, just work on this bit and that bit, and it's amazing how quickly I think I'll be able to filter through them. But I don't think I'm going to get this done this week because it's Wednesday and I only started last night, and I've got to make this. This is the width I've got so far. This needs to go across a double bed with a bit flapping over the ends. I've got a way to go yet. So the way I'm thinking of it, I'm hoping to this week and next week work through that bag of wool. So I started off with 10.5, hoping to work my way through all 10.5 balls, and then I can measure it, see how far across, because the joy is my bed is a double bed, see how far it goes across my bed. And I know I was smart on the first ball. I wrote down how many rows it did, which is like 10.5 rows per ball. So then I can then figure out how many more balls of wool would I need to order. So yeah, so I will probably need to order more wool, but first I'm going to use up what I've got, and then I can just order the specific, because as nice as this is, it's not itchy or, you know, anything. It's just, I'm not the biggest fan of chunky wool, so I know I'm not gonna want this in excess. So if I can order exactly what I need and use up exactly what I need, you know, a bit like where I've said for wool, but I know it's still good to buy more wool to then finish a project, because then it's actually, you know, economic. And the fact this is a Christmas present, you know, this could be 30 quid in Primark, but no, it was £7 in the charity shop for some wool. and then maybe 10-12 quid in ordering some extra balls if I need to, you know, have a couple more off to finish it. It's pretty cushy for a handmade custom bed runner with real wool in it in a specific colour for my sister. I mean, yeah, the way I think of it, these are the kind of things you go pay 50 quid in Dunelm for or more. So is this the time? Because obviously, you know, theirs is done on knitting machines or mechanical processes. You can't mechanical crochet. You can do crochet look that's knitted, or like that weird loop stuff you see like a lot in TK Maxx, it's like knotted. But yeah, or there is the odd thing that is actual crochet, and some poor soul got paid pittance to make it. So yeah, the joys of, as you get more and more into DIY, fixing, making your own, or as you just get into making your own stuff, and then you start working into DIY because you realise the value in fixing something rather than replacing. You realise, you know, the cost of making something, you know. So I don't claim to be the most conscious person in everything, but I try my hardest. You know, I buy a lot of stuff second hand, but some things I have learned over years and years and years of buying them second hand, it's worth buying the nice thing, and it's nice buying a nice thing to last much longer. So yeah, learning that with nice shoes that fit my weird feet and my way of walking. As lovely as second-hand shoes are, they don't always work. If I get second-hand shoes, they need to be like new and not worn, which isn't always feasible, or like worn once. So yeah, but hey ho, that is a long talk for another time. Not in the mood for that. And I'm not the one who should be preaching what you should and shouldn't be buying. I mean, God, I'm the first to fall in a hurdle of supermarket and bits and Primark. So all we can do is try a little bit, you know. Remember, never going to win against huge companies who do all kinds of things, but your little tiny thing is a nice help, and you know, you personally in your conscience know you've tried something. So that's what I roll with, because otherwise you just get consumed by all kinds of hideous guilt over everything in life, and sometimes being alive is hard work enough without feeling guilty over everything you do. So I don't live that way. That was a really weird tangent I just ranted about. I shouldn't be left alone when I'm hot and bothered. So yeah, so I'm going to crochet, have a shower. I'll catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow, and we're going to go have fun. And yeah, but for now I literally just plan to sit here, and then a bit later have a lovely shower, fresh PJs on, and probably chill in bed. So that is my evening sorted, and it is only just gone 5 o'clock, so I will catch up with you lovely folks tomorrow. Bye. Hello, happy Thursday. Just doing a quick intro before we head out, because we are literally getting ourselves ready. The boyo is already ready. We're off to the local green area to go to the RC boat place. So yeah, so I've got a crochet project. I was going to bring art stuff, can't be fucked. So yeah, so I thought I'd do an intro here because then it's not too weird. Enjoy the clips of boats and things. I'm being a little kid, I've never been on this area. I've always watched the boats from over there since I was a kid, in that big long slide, but yeah. So this is the view from the boat area with all the ducks. It's very cool because over there is the big wildlife area, and I'm not sure if you can see them, but just there where there's some white, that's where the swans are. So yeah, so here so my kid can do birdie, boat nerdy stuff, and I'm going to crochet. Gonna work on my Paris jumper, but there we go. Boyo with his boat. Well, we're already winning, it floats. Maybe it's not too bad.
Way too quick, though.
It really is. It's cool though. See, it's less terrifying out there. In my living room, that's a bit much. Hello, good morning, happy Friday. Apologies, there was very minimal me talking yesterday. I didn't get back from my mum's till I was 11. Yeah, boat club was entertaining. Poor Ryan's boat got stuck in weeds, and at the time when I bought myself a little ice cream, I came back and they were, oh, by the way, his boat's on fire. So, yeah, a part decided to set itself on fire because it got caught and was overheating. So yeah, he did eventually get it out, but I took a little clip of it with all the weeds stuck around the propeller, but bless him. And then he did his other boat that also got a bit stuck on weeds, and I can't remember the reason why that one was a bit crap. But yeah, so bless him, he didn't have the best day, but loads of people get stuck on weeds, so although it didn't look like there was loads on the surface, underneath it was, yeah, not great, so taking my meds. So yeah, that was not the grandest, bless him. But yeah, and then his mate actually came over and they were chatting and we walked. I faced my fear, went to the shops in the area which I thought I couldn't go to anymore. I went to the shops by myself because Ryan was like, I'm going to walk ahead to Nanny's house with all my stuff. It was a bit heavy for him. So that's cool, I'll meet you there. And yeah, I did bits by myself and it was great. So yeah, so that was very cool. And yeah, stayed at my mum's house. Had a really nice dinner. She did like roasted chicken with like buttery boiled potatoes and a whole load of veg and gravy. It was so good. So yeah, and then it got to the point that even Mum was getting a bit bored, I could tell. So I said, do you want to head back? And my mum went, I'm going to put your mother in a taxi. And he was like, cool, I'd like to take what you need, what you want to play, what you want to, you know, sort out. I'll bring the rest of it home. So I brought home like the chairs and some bits and pieces. And yeah, me and my mum were chatting and we were discussing, and we, you know, as you do, you end up doing all kinds of weird shit. So I'm just going to drink the rest of this quickly. There is a second one I want to have as well. But yeah, and we were chatting and got onto the idea of, you know, decorating bits because I was just a bit bored. And yeah, we ended up figuring out plans for 3 of the downstairs rooms because, you know, hallway's all good, but the living room, the dining room and the kitchen, just little adaptations that literally involve some paint, not fully painting the room, just like painting like in the living room the chimney breast, putting up some curtains, yeah, and then in the dining room, let me find it actually. It's like, because I showed you this amazing TikTok of a muralist who paints ceilings. And actually, I should probably just go in the inbox because I sent my mum the TikTok. They paint the most amazing like ceiling murals of skies. I was like, oh, that's so good. And I showed my mum, and we were talking. She was like, oh, God, the dining room's just so not. And yeah, I showed her that, and I'm like, how cool would it be to have like the sky in the dining room? Because she, in her dressing room, spare room, you know, she's done the most wonderful like colourful wallpaper on the ceiling. It's so cool. It's just out trout and all sorts. But it's so good. So she is a fan of an interesting ceiling now. And yeah, and I was like that, and then we were talking about, you know, Paris stuff, and then it was like, you know, obviously Monet, you know, paints his furniture all kinds of wonderful colours, you know, really unusual for the time. So I said to her, I said, how cool would it be, you know, the bit of furniture we have in there, and I'm like, to paint that. She's like, oh my God, we talked about it before, but yeah, and it's like, that would be so cool. So yeah. We kind of, and he was like, do you know, we could get this down really not for much, and then, you know, there's mirrors, it's like, just paint there, just the mirrors, and yeah, and we was like, we'll take stuff off the top of the fridges, because what do you like in it? She's like, I don't like that, don't like that, don't like that. And I started taking a few bits off, and she's like, I was like, look how much bigger it is, and she's like, oh my God. So yeah, and also, she has slowly been taking bits down in the kitchen, but I got to finally take down all the, she was a live, laugh, love sign human. Even she will admit this. And yeah, I got to go around and take all the signs down in the kitchen, and it felt really good. And then put up a really nice piece of artwork my sister had found at the charity shop. It's like a slice of really interesting shaped wood that someone had painted a like lovely autumnal like landscape on. And I just hung that on the wall. I went, look, I said, your kitchen is full of browns and oranges, I said, and reds, and it's proper autumnal coloured. Why don't you just do a little autumnal, you know, autumnal mini gallery wall? And she's like, that is such a good idea. I'm like, do it. And yeah, so, you know, you know, you've got a huge collection of frames because she wants to do a gallery wall in a few places, and I'm like, we can do that. You know, you've got all the photos printed, you've got all the bits, and it's like, honestly, it would be a piece of piss. So yeah, and she's like, yeah, that'd be really fun. I've been a bit twiddling my fingers bored. I'm like, we can do stuff. So that's the plans we made before I then got put in a taxi. But yeah, also I did crochet. I started back on my Paris cardigan. So yeah, so I started on a sleeve. Also I was talking to my mum, saying about how my right shoulder is a bit sore, and I'm like, oh, it's sore in this bit, and I'm like, feel it? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, it's on the bone, but it's sore, and it's not the bone that's hurting. And she looked at a little map of muscle. She's like, oh, you pissed off a main big muscle that connects there, and then there's another one that's into my neck. And I'm like, that would do it. I'm like, but I can't stop crocheting. I was like, it's just a thing. So yeah, but I was pleased to that with me. But yeah, so I'm quite tired today. It is like 11:30. I've been awake since 11. And yeah, so there is the catch up of yesterday. Today's plan, Ryan is going to pop out to shops, the model shop near us. He's going to go buy a piece he needs, the bit that set itself on fire. And then he's off to the communal workshop to go do some bits and pieces today, because yeah, he's got boat club on Sunday. He's been invited to, and needs to actually, you know, have stuff that works for it. So yeah, so he's off to do that today, this afternoon into this evening with his friend. I'm gonna catch a lift basically on his bus pass, because I have a parcel down to go collect that arrived in town. It's some wool and some fabric, so I'm quite looking forward to making something with the fabric. It's so rainbow and so happy, and oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, so, and I'll do something with, I've got that lovely big chunky rainbow rickrack. I want to do something with that, with these trousers. I think it'd be very fun. So yeah, so I'm thinking of, yeah, using that on these trousers. And then there is some really good wool that comes with it as well, because I did a little bundle from someone on Vinted. And I think, well, I'm in town, I'm just going to have a mooch. I got a little bit of my fun money for the week left in my purse. I think it will be fun just to go for a little mooch. So yeah, we're going to go mooch in Primark, because obviously they've been getting the beginnings of the autumnal stuff in. I'm not necessarily too bothered about clothing, really, but it would be cool to go see if they've got any of the house stuff in. And yeah, and Brian was telling me there's a shirt that is like his hoodie that came in, and I spotted it when I was last in there. I'm like, oh, they've got a shirt like your hoodie. It's like, I know, I had to pop in with Robin. We were looking for something and I saw it and I liked that shirt, and I'm like, cool, so I gave him that shirt. He so rarely likes clothing, honestly. For him to say he likes something and so, oh yeah, I like that, is a minor miracle. He's a bit, it's okay. So yeah, honestly, it's like pulling teeth buying that kid clothing he actually genuinely likes. So yeah, so I'm gonna go get him this t-shirt. It does not matter, it's pretty much a copy of his hoodie, don't give a shit. I'm just gonna go buy it. So yeah, so that will come out of, you know, another little pot of savings, but still. So I've got my family and then there's other bits. So yeah, so I'm still being sensible, which is cool. And yeah, yesterday was mainly some treat food bits. I got myself an ice cream and a very overpriced drink from, yeah, the green area cafe, and then bought Ryan some lunch, bought some goodies to bring home, although I think either the big bottle of Mountain Dew I bought is either downstairs or at my mum's. I can't remember, I'm gonna have to check. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan for days. Yeah, I'm gonna go mooch shops, then probably catch up with you later, and the battery is now flashing, so yeah. So I'm gonna go finish my little yogurt, and I've got some breakfast, and I'll catch up with you folks a bit later. But yeah, so today I'm gonna mooch around town, take it easy, so I'll catch up with you when I get back from town probably, but I'll try and take a few clips, but if not, it's fine. It's still some holidays, it's full of children everywhere, so see you later. Hello, I'm back from town. I didn't film a single thing. If you can't tell by how pink and red I am to match my dress. Boiling outside, absolutely boiling. Ignore the fan on full pelt behind me. So yeah, so it's just too hot, and yeah, just didn't want to film anything, so I thought I'd just show you the treasures I got instead. I picked up my parcel, I mooched in some charity shops, got some treasures. I then went to Asda, bumped into my sister, which was lovely. She was in there getting a few bits, so yeah, we kind of potted together. Yeah, got some shopping, found a couple, only 2 things on the Asda sale rail. They're having a mega summer sale. Did find a pair of shoes I like. They only had 9s left. But I have saved it now as a search on Vinted, because they have everything but my size coming up, so I've added it to Vinted search, and it's this pair of red with a wide pink stripe and a brown bottom pair of trainers, and I was like, I like them. Tried on the 9s, massive. So yeah, so I'm like, no, I need 7.5s to 8s. They might have some 7.5s on mine, so because I tried a 7 on, I'm like, it fits, just need a little bit more, so I may go looking for a 7.5 if I can find it. So yeah, but let's start off. I've got 2 bags and then a wheelie trolley full of stuff. I've got myself some pineapple juice for the bus because just need to screenshot this to make it part of the thumbnail, because it's lovely. It's so damn hot. It's just not the one. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I'll only give you one fan noise to be annoying, but you know, just needed a blast of some temperature. So vintage parcel, let's do that first. This was my bundle for a tenner of wool and fabric, so it is the best of both worlds, which is my favourite kind of shopping. So yeah, so we'll start with the fabric. They did say there was a few bits cut out, which is fair. I'm cool with that. I'm sure I can get some trousers out. Yeah, should be able to get some trousers. Look at that! How cool is that? It's nice, it's double-sided. I like that. That's very nice. And then there's the bit where bits are cut out, but you know. So I've got that. And then I also got this bundle of wool for £10 for the total. Bargain, to be fair. So that's kind of charity shop prices in my brain. So take out these ones. And I'll show you the wool. There is King Cole Prince Wise double knitting grey, which, as we know, pigeon stuff right now is my new favourite thing. I think that's acrylic as well, 100% acrylic. I've got two of these. They look to be vintage. Dark green 100% acrylic snowball. They're very nice. And then I got, which is the main reason why, oh, there's a little off cut, where I picked up the wool. I didn't particularly want those three. I wanted these two balls of wool, and these were worth the money because I just saved some, but they were £8 for just two balls of wool. This was two balls, those two, and the fabric for only £2 more. Bargain. This is 100% British wool. Yeah, this is Zara Rhodes Colour Lab with the West Yorkshire spinners. It's wool. It's not the softest, but I kind of knew that because I felt the West Yorkshire spinners wool in Hobbycraft. But it's Zara Rhodes stuff, and I love her. So yeah, I thought it'd be fun. Outerwear kind of piece, you know. It's wool. It's going to keep me warm. It'll make some really cool, I don't know, really fun hat or something, you know, or I don't know, something really cool. So yeah, there's my vintage parcel. There's another scrap. So there we go. Put that down there, because Ryan is currently out, so I can make as much mess as I want. We will go into the Primark bag next because it's next to me. I use my little ghost bag from IKEA because Primark now charge you for bags, and I'm not going to buy one when I've just bought a whole load of bags. I spent, I think it was like £42 in Primark, but I got Ryan a t-shirt, myself a shit ton of bras and some vests, and loads of stuff on sale at the moment. So yeah, the first thing I picked up was these. I did get them in an XL. They only had 2 pairs in XL anyway. These are broderie anglais trousers. Obviously they're not too bad Primark wise, but they are obviously see-through because they're full of holes. So yeah, I'm going to dye them a colour because white is not my favourite, but dyeing it, depending on what it's been stitched with, which we will check the label now to have a quick look and see if it says. See, the main body of the fabric is 100% cotton, which is great. I don't think it's going to tell me what it's stitched with. So if it's stitched with cotton, the eyelet details and all the sewing on it will dye. If it's been stitched with polyester, all the embroidered details will stay white and the fabric will turn a colour. So either way, it's going to look amazing. And I'm thinking either pink or orange, because they're my two favourites at the moment. And I think those, and I've got an eyelet dress I can layer over it, and I think they're going to be such a fun layering piece. And they were £7 reduced from 14. So yeah, so I got them, which is great. These are 3 of the same. I got 3 of them. My favourite is, we lovingly call them Barbie bras, because they turn you into Barbie. You got no distinguishing features on your you know, your lady lumps. These were reduced from £4 to £2, and these are my favourite bras, so I got 3 of them because that is the only 3 I had in XL. So for the price of one and a half, I got 3. So yeah, so I've got myself some of them. They're so good. And then also to go with bras, I asked the lady, because remember I said the other day I went in looking for the crop top things and I couldn't find them, and there was a cut 2 sitting on top in a size large, and there was a lady folding up because they're on the pyjama section. I said, oh, do you know where some more of these are? And she said, yeah, just here. She said, we've only got, she said, larges and extra large left, and that's all we got. There are 3 extra larges, so I only picked up 2, and then I spotted my Barbie bras, so I was like, there we go. So yeah, so I got 2 more of the insanely soft crop tops that have the layer on the inside in extra large again, because it's just so good as a comfy layer, as a soft bra. 1,000 out of 10. So yeah, so I got 2 of them for £3.50, which I thought was grand. Hit some more sale stuff. I'll show you one of the few things I actually paid full price for. This was £12. It is a Shelby shirt. There was a blue one. I actually video called Brian show him, and he preferred the grey, so I got him the grey. It is pretty much a copy of his hoodie, but as a t-shirt. So yeah, so that was £12. I even asked him before he went out, I was like, what size were you thinking? He's like, baggy. And I'm like, how baggy? Like the size you're wearing now baggy, or even baggy? He went, now. And I'm like, XL then. So yeah, so I got that. For £1 I got 3 microfiber cloths. I saw someone say recently that they use them to take their makeup off, and I'm like, of course, a microfiber cloth is a microfiber cloth, you know. So yeah, I'm going to use these for like face stuff, like skincare things. And yeah, and there's little ghosts, and there's an orange one, and then there is one with bats on. So yeah, even if I donate the orange ones to the cleaning selection, the 2 fun ones are going to be skincare cloths. So I picked them up for a whole £1. Back onto the reduced. I've been admiring this at full price. It was, I think, where are we? Oh, it was £4. I thought it was £6. In London they were £6. I remember them being £6, but either way, I've been admiring this. It's like iridescent, and it went down to £3.50. And I have had such a fuck it chuck it with my cups and everything, and I thought, I like that cup still, and if it's reduced then I'll get them back in. I love the fact it's got a little bent straw. I love the size of it. It's 600ml. So yeah, so I treated myself to a beautiful little iridescent cup because I want a new shiny cup, so I got one. Then on to the reduced bits. I picked this up for Ryan. This was, I think it went through at £2. It's £3 down to 2. I did look at the XL, it's massive, so I picked him up a large. Just a blue vest he can wear when it's hot. He can have a vest, because he's wearing these black ones he used to wear to school. And then I picked myself up 2. I got a grey one and a black one off the men's section, both in a 3XL, because these were reduced to £1. Ryan isn't going to wear these, I know he won't, but I will. And I thought I need some more pyjama vests, because I've got lots of sets of pyjamas that I wear all year round, but at the moment I've got lots of long sleeve, long trouser ones, and I thought I just need something to chuck on in the morning so I'm not walking out, you know, boobs out basically. So yeah, so I'll grab these. It doesn't matter that they've got big long armholes that might scoop down, as long as, you know, acceptably covered, it'll do. It's my own damn house. So yeah, there we go. Oh, got the receipt. It was £40.50 for those things, which I thought was pretty damn good. So yeah, can he complain at that? But there we go. So yeah, that was a bit of an indulgence, but restocked so many bras, which means I can get rid of ones I've been keeping hold of, thinking, well, I kind of need them, and I'm like, I don't damn wear them. I only want to keep things I wear and I find comfortable, and that, you know, I want the whole of my socks, pants and underwear baskets to be full of stuff. I will wear them all. So yeah, so you know, that's how we're gonna roll. I can wear fancy dresses with comfortable bras underneath. That's, you know, life. I've got a couple of bits in the charity shop. I picked up some, again, this before I picked up the vests, but I picked up a pair of shorts. They had a cross on them, so they were down to half price. So these were £1.50, and I thought, perfect pyjama shorts. I was admiring this dress before, mainly because I like the front placket bit and everything. It was £5, so it went down to £2.50. I don't think it's going to fit me as it is, but I'm thinking it's going, because I'm, as we know, busty, so I don't think that's going to fit across my bust. But I love the front bit with the buttons, and I love the back bit with the buttons, and so I'm thinking I'm going to use it as a template, and I'm going to unpick some bits, because all the sleeve and that are all in one piece, like quite bat wing and the cuff. I'm going to unpick all this, and I'm going to use this with another fabric and my Grace and Perry fabric to make a really cool dress. So I got this as fabric, really, and there's a lot of it, so yeah, so it will be very fun. So this is a project. I really try not to buy clothes to turn into projects, but that one I really liked. I picked this up. This was £1. It is a monsoon large. Hopefully it's going to fit. If not, or not, I will see on my level of comfort and squeeziness. If not, it will hit vintage. But for £1, I thought it was worth a shot. And another little scalloped edge at the top. So yeah, that's what I really liked. So I thought it was worth trying for £1. So yeah, so I got that. The last of the clothing, I promise. It's been stock up basics day. Asda had vests down to £3, and I love obviously the red and creamy striped one. I wore it yesterday, I've worn it before, I love it. They had a blue version, so, and I picked these up in 22, so they're the same size as the red one, so they're just the right level of comfortable, sensory, not overwhelming. So yeah, and I also got this one, which was like a beigey brown and cream, and I thought with colours that's a good underlayer. I mean, that would go really nice with oranges. So yeah, so there we go. So, and then I got a pile of food. I'll quickly whiz through it and show it to you, because I didn't give you much yesterday. I hit the reduced piles really well. These are paninis, they're going to go in the freezer. I've got 60p Sicilian lemon danishes, they are for breakfast. I've got Ryan a mouse because he needs one for his laptop. I've got small sausage meat, reduced £2 to put in the freezer for just lazy sausage rolls. 2 packs of the treacle tarts. These are amazing, by the way, so good. So yeah, so I've got them. For pudding tonight, for £1.45, I got the goo cheesecakes in key lime pie. So yeah, so it's a very citrusy food shop, this. Wasn't really meant to be a food shop, but you know. 2 packs of lemon yoghurts, because I have eaten my way through so much yoghurt recently. For dinner tonight, they had a Pizza Express pizza for £2.51, so I picked that up. To put in the freezer, I've got a cheap shitty's cheesecake, and then I've got chocolate cheesecake. So we've got some nice bits for the freezer as puddings. I've got small wraps because Ryan did not put them away properly, so the wraps all went hard and curly as they do. Oh, they're Poundland bits. I'll show them too. Let's put them there. Oh, I had a proper town mooch. It was lovely, actually. I got 3 smoothies. The pineapple juice you've already seen. 2 chocolate milks and 2 big bottles of Dr. Pepper. So Ryan's got nice drinks for the weekend. I've got nice drinks for the weekend. So yeah, and then from Poundland, spent like 5-6 quid. 6 quid. Pack of Yazoos. 2 packs of super glue for Ryan for model stuff. I've got a £2 pack of colourful biros. And then I got myself for £1 a little pocket sketchbook that I want to do just blobs of colour and practice bits off TikTok and all that kind of thing. And yeah, for £1 I thought it would be just fun, so I got that. So there we go. So that is everything I picked up today in town on my adventures. It was a very nice adventure. I had fun. It was lovely bumping into my sister. So yeah, so that is all good. But there we go. I'm now boiling. I'm cooling down, but hot. I've been out for 2 days in a row. I'm knackered. So yeah, so I think I'm going to round up this weekly vlog here, because all I plan to do now is go put on one of those lovely vest tops. I have some shorts on under this dress, keep them on. And yeah, I plan to eat pizza, eat some little key lime pie goo pots, and sit and chill and carry on crocheting my Paris thing. And I should show you the final bit, really, shouldn't I, of Sophie's thing, like, as far as I've got so far. Because yeah, because obviously I didn't talk to you Thursday. The Taylor Swift thing was so good. Let me be a Swiftie for a moment and just go, ah! It was so good. She was lovely. I really enjoyed it. It was just amazing. I actually need to watch the last 15 minutes because I was watching it live. Kind of broke YouTube apparently. I didn't know I'd missed 15 minutes. So I need to actually, but I've been waiting to watch it on the TV, so I'm going to watch it today. I only learned this late last night and missed the last 15 minutes. So I'm going to watch the last 15 minutes. But yeah, it was great. I've pre-ordered her album. I haven't pre-ordered an album in years, like a lot of years. I haven't bought a CD in a lot of years. I pre-ordered her album and I got the deluxe one that comes with stuff. It comes with pictures. I got the one that comes with a necklace that's a little envelope and it comes with a letter and a gem and you put the envelope in. So cool. And then my mum pre-ordered 2 that come with bag charms. So yeah, so cool. And we were like, well, if she tours, we never know. We might be in with a chance with having codes to potentially maybe get some concert tickets one day. You never know. So yeah, and also we just wanted the album. So yeah, so that was really good. But while I was watching it, and obviously the day before, I have been crocheting my sister's bed runner. So this is as far as I've gotten. Obviously it's this wide, so it would be across the bed like this. And this is how far we got. This is 50 rows, by the way. This is 5 balls of wool in the, if I show you that up close, you see the little rainbow bits? It's, yeah, orange tweed with a rainbow in it. So yeah, so that's how far I've got across a double bed so far. I've got to do some more on it, obviously, but working with chunky yarn hurts my hand. So yeah, I'm giving it a few days break before I work back on it. But that is the big Christmas thing I'm working on. So I didn't get any major bits finished, and I didn't work on as much something really this week. But I've had a lovely week, and I've been out and about, which has been so nice. Sorry, I just caught my nail, so I'm getting rid of that. It's been such a lovely week. I enjoyed going out to Ryan's boat thing. I had a great time with my mum. And yeah, it's just been so wholesome this week and nice. My brain has been playing ball, you know. I haven't been too tired, which is great, you know. So we're getting there, and I feel not stressed at all about financial things, which is quite a nice calming thing. So yeah, so Rye is out and about this weekend, so we will see what I get up to, because obviously it's warm and gross. It's going to continue to be warm and gross this weekend. If it cools down a bit, I might make just a weekend video, just a one-off 24-hour one. But again, we will see, because I do not know yet. Weekends, I surprise myself with what I do. But yeah, so weekend Cheryl will decide her plans tomorrow/Sunday. Friday's Cheryl, she's ready for pyjamas and pizza. Pyjamas, pizza, and a fizzy pop. That's what I want right now. So yeah, actually I need to put ice in my freezer. I used up the last of my bagged ice. How will I survive? So yeah, so there we go. But it's been a nice week. And yeah, I hope you guys have had a nice week. Let me know in the comments down below, how's your week been? What you've been up to? What do you think of, you know, my clothing purchases recently? You know, anything you fancy, let's have a chat. It's nice, isn't it? But yeah, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you have the most fabulous weekend. As per, this will go up on Saturday, I promise. Last time I went up like more Sunday, a silly o'clock, because it corrupted. I had to re-edit it, and yeah, it was a right pain in the arse, as I think I said on the beginning of this vlog. So I have not edited this yet, so I'm going to edit this tomorrow in the morning, so I've got loads of leeway time. Okay, but yeah, so yeah, it will be up on Saturday, maybe, and I'm going to try for not silly o'clock, but there we go. We can but try. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and yeah, I will catch up with you beautiful people in my next video. Bye.